Children, and welcome to our class. And today's class, we are going to see chapter 10, the concept connection. Okay, and the concept connection is nouns. You already learnt about the nouns, right? Okay, and everybody take page number 160 in your concept book. Let's see the concept connection. What is meaning by noun? Noun is the naming word. It refers to the name of a person, place, things, or animals. For example, a man, a book, a school, a dog. This is the example for nouns. Let's see the another kind types of nouns. The name of a place, things, a person is known as noun. Let's revise some more concepts about nouns. Okay. First, we are going to see the common nouns. What is the meaning of common nouns? A common nouns name all general or common things. A common nouns names all general or common things. A common nouns always begin with a small letter. Common noun always begin a small letter unless it begins a sentence. Unless it's begin a sentence. Okay, a common nouns names all the general common thing. A common nouns always begin with a small letter. Okay, let's see some example for common noun. A book, a city, a table, and these are example for common things and common place. A book, a table, a city, a teacher, a mother, a girl, a principal. This is the example for common person, and the another example for common thing: book, table, pencil, eraser. This is the example for common things, and the common animal: dog, lion, tiger, cheetah. This is the example for common animal, and the common place: school, bus stand, railway station, park, temple. This is the example for common place. Everybody clear about the common nouns? Good. And see page number 161, proper noun. What is the meaning of proper noun? A noun that names a particular person, a place is called a proper noun. A noun that names a particular person or place is called a proper noun. A proper noun also names the festivals, period in time, or ranks attached to the names of people, etc. For example, Diwali, Monday, the Ramayana, and the doctor. Okay. For example, and now the names of a particular person, place is called a proper noun. Particular person, place, things or animals refer பண்றது that is called a proper noun. Okay, proper noun also names the festival, the period of time, and attached to the names of the people. For example, the particular person named Amit, and the Delhi is the particular place, and the Ramayana, the particular book things, and the next one Diwali, the particular festival. So everybody clear about the proper noun? Good. And the proper nouns always begin with a capital letter even if they are in the middle or at the end of the sentence. Proper noun always begin with a capital letter even in proper noun comes into the middle of the sentence or end of the sentence we should put the capital letter and in the proper noun for proper noun. Everybody clear about the proper noun? Good. And let's see the singular and plural nouns. Let's see the singular and plural noun. Let's revise the singular and plural nouns. And now that talks about only one person, one place, one animal or thing is called singular noun. And now that talks about only one person. And now that only talk about only one person, one place, one thing, one animal is called a singular noun. For example, the apple is kept in the basket. The apple is kept in the basket. Only one apple is there. So they write apple. The cow is eating grass. And the duck is swimming in the pond. Cow, duck. These are only one thing. So it is called the singular noun. And now that talks about more than one person. And now we talk about more than one person, animal or things. It is called a plural noun. More than one person, that is called a plural noun. And everybody see page number 162. there are more apples in the basket, right? So the apples are kept in the basket, and we should add the end with yes for plural form. We should add yes in the plural form. So the apples are kept in the basket. The cows are eating grass. The ducks are swimming in the pond. So everybody clear about this? And in the words ending with consonants Y, we replace the Y with IES to make them plural. And in this plural form, we should the consonants Y. The consonant Y, we should instead of Y, we should add IES for the plural noun. Okay, for example, candy, we strike the Y. Instead of we used IES, candies, jelly, jellies, butterfly, butterflies. Okay, everybody clear about this? Good. And when we change that noun, its plural form is doing word or verb also change. When we change the nouns to plural, its doing word or verbs also change. For example, the girl is standing. Here singular. So we should change the plural form. The nouns are changing and the be form verbs also change. The girl is dancing in singular. We change the plural form. The girl is a noun, change it, and or. So is or the be form verbs also changed in plural form or. The girls are dancing. So everybody clear? And let's see some another one example. When we used pronouns, we make the same change. When we used pronouns also, we make the same change. The boy sings well. He has a computer. The boy sings well. This is singular. We used to change the plural form. The boys sing well. The boy sing well. And the next one is he has a computer. He has a computer. They have computers. They have computers. So everybody clear? And the next one, irregular plurals. What is the meaning of irregular plurals? Some nouns do not follow any rules. Some nouns do not follow any rules to form their plural nouns. Some nouns do not follow any rules to from their plural nouns. Such nouns are called irregular plurals. Let's see the irregular plurals. Man, men, woman, women, tooth, teeth, mouse, mice, foot, feet, child, children. These are verbs are called irregular plurals. And let's see some nouns however are the same in the singular and plural form. Some nouns change the same in singular and plural too. Let's see the example. Sheep, sheep. Aircraft, aircraft. Manners, manners. News, news. Deer, deer. And everybody clear about the singular and plural now? Okay, I hope everybody clear about the concept, the nouns. And now let's do the practice on 2 question. See question number 1. Pick out the common and proper nouns from the box and you have to write the suitable column. Here they gave some words. You have to shout out the common noun and proper noun. Okay, the first one is common noun. Frog, notebook, man, ape, artist. Right, so. And the proper noun is Kolkata, Ramesh, Delhi, Rogini, and Ramayana. And noted children, proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. Okay, I hope everybody completed this. And let's see question 3. Circle the plural forms of the nouns and rewrite the following sentences making the nouns into singular. So first you have to circle the plural form in the following sentence. After that you have to rewrite the sentence and making the nouns in singular. Okay. The first one, the children go to the park to have fun. And first to find the plural form, yes, that is children. Now you have to rearrange the singular to the following sentence. The first one, the child goes to the park to have fun. And the next one is the woman waited for the bus. So women is the plural. You should change it singular. The woman waited for the bus. And third one, there are many mice in the room. So mice is the plural, circle it, and now change the singular in the following in the sentence. There is a mouse in the room. And question D, he hurt his teeth when he fell. Teeth is a plural and now change it to singular. He hurt his tooth when he fell. Okay, I hope everybody completed question 3. And now it's time for homework. And today's homework is complete question 2, 4 and 5 in page number 164, 65 and 66 in your concept book. Okay. Once you are done your homework, post it in Google Classroom Grade 3 English. Stay safe and stay home. Eat healthy food and drink more water. Stay safe and stay home. Thank you children. Thank you so much. We will see in the next class. Thank you.